Welcome back to Starting Point. Still with us, I'm Aisyah Fabian and my co-anchor who happens to be a piano teacher.
And I'm Stephanie Silitonga, and today we are very delighted because we are joined by a very talented owner of EMC, a European Music, and we will talk more with Nadia Janitra, who are now with us in the studio. Thank you, Nadia, for joining us here on TVRI World. So, we are very curious.
Yes, before you are going to perform and play the piano here.
Oh, sure. Imaginary piano, right?
Yeah. Imaginary,
Sounds so good.
Yes. So, if you could tell us actually about this EMC, so what it is, please tell us.
So let me introduce myself first.
Sure.
My name is Nadia Janitra. I'm a classical pianist and I'm the founder of European Music Curriculum. It's a curriculum that is specially designed for Indonesian students. And over my 10 years of music teaching in Indonesia, I find that Indonesian people need a strong foundation for their music development. That's why EMC is created.
Okay, but how about your education background before you start your own EMC here?
I studied in the Netherlands at the Den Haag Royal Conservatory. I graduated from my bachelor degree and master of music in performance, both in classical music. And then I went back to Indonesia and started my teaching career here like 10 years ago.
Wow. 10 years for teaching, but how long have you been playing piano?
Oh, since I was 4. My mom is also a piano teacher, just like you.
Wow.
So, and my grandma is also a piano teacher. So I'm already the 3rd generation. Probably it's in the blood.
Yeah, it runs in the blood. Yeah?
Yes, probably it's in the blood. Yes, but I was teaching since I was 17 already. So actually, it's like half of my life.
Wow, that's very interesting. You have a very talented family, and yes,
music
family, is in your blood.
Yes.
So please tell us the difference actually with this EMC with other music curriculum that we have currently in Indonesia.
I think EMC is different because it's specially created for different talents. Because as you know, as a piano teacher, some children can practice so many hours, but some children can just have fun, right? So we have different type of curriculum for each type of talents and different children. So I think it's specially designed for each one of them and try to embrace their own talents and their own skills and to be the best version of what they want. And also parents are also different, right? Some parents want children to be a professional pianist, but some parents only want the children to have fun and have a good experience in music. So we have different paths in different talents.
Oh, so through EMC, it's kind of like curating based on the children's needs. And but why do you believe that music plays a crucial role in children, in a child development?
Yeah, music is widely known to develop cognitive development for the children, but also to support the academic growth in their school, right? So I asked my students who can read notes fast, for example, like, do you like math at school? And then it turns out that they can do math well whenever they can do music very fast, you know. But also I asked some children who, well, they read notes but not as fast. So how is your mathematics at school? It's like, yeah, okay. So I don't know why, but it has some correlation between the music and also the academic growth at school. You know, and you also know as a piano teacher, to learn music, you need to concentrate, you need to sit still, you need to pay attention to the notes and then follow the rhythm, you know, and then it creates such a concentration at such an early age. And then when they go to school, they become more concentrated, they pay more attention in the lesson, they listen better to the teacher. And then I think that's why it boosts the academic growth.
Yes. So you really believe that it's actually, music actually helps to stimulate children's brain,
I think it's different, yes.
Right. And please take us a little back about how actually, or what actually inspired you to create this EMC in Indonesia.
Well, I come back and then I see the children in Netherlands. They are so strong in foundation. They have so many experience in music, They have so many programs since they were still young, and then they're exposed to really great musical experience since they were really young, you know, and then the outcome is so different. That's why I come back to Indonesia and I see like I also want this for Indonesian children, you know, like have a good foundation, but also having the musical experience that can help them to grow as a, if they want to be a pianist, okay, but also as a human, you know, like it's enrich them as a human to carry on in their lives. Because yeah, learning piano gives so many benefits, not only just to play notes, but you know, you're a ballerina yourself, right? But you know, in music and ballet, you need to practice a lot. It takes weeks, days to practice, and then sometimes months, and sometimes with some piano repertoire is years, you know. So it teaches the children to be disciplined, to be hardworking,
Be patient as
be
well.
patient, and then really enjoy the process, not really an instant result.
Yeah. So you're focusing on children, teaching children. So what the age range of your students?
Okay, so in EMC we start really young. We started really like a school level. So we start from nursery, and then like the kindergarten to level, and then the elementary 1 till 6, and then the advanced 7, 8, 9 is like the high school. And after that we have the artistry class. Artistry class is for the one who wants to have a semi-professional life as a musician, you know, like they can have solo concerts, they can have international competitions, but they're not really like going to abroad for like bachelor or master degree, but they just want to have it in their life, you know. So we have a very broad age group.
So if you can also shed a light on the difference between this EMC curriculum with, you know, we normally have like Royal or LCM, London College of
Yes.
Music, AMAP in Australia.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
please
sure.
tell us the difference. on this.
Okay, the main difference is EMC is like IB or Cambridge. It's the way to learn stuff at school. But AMAP, Trinity, ABRSM is like ujian negara, UM. It's like some exam that you need to take just for the people to know the standard of your playing.
Okay.
For example, you are grade 8 ABRSM. In Zimbabwe, Singapore, Indonesia, everybody knows the level of grade 8. So it's like a standard thing. But to learn music, it's not only about having examination or having the standard, but also to have a certain way of learning and a broad of repertoire, a lot of program, and a lot of musical experience. And that's where EMC kicks in. It's the curriculum. It's not only about the examinations. Yes.
But with that difference, it's a new curriculum. How people respond to it?
Well, at first they're asking, it's really from Europe. I was like, well, it's an adaptation from
Okay.
European curriculum for Indonesian, because I think if we take it really apple to apple, I don't think it's possible.
Right.
Because when I was in Netherlands, the children who are studying music, they don't go to normal school. They go to piano school with some lessons of math, some lesson of English, and then most of the time they just play piano.
Yeah, just like ballet school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. But you cannot really take it apple to apple in Indonesia, because in Indonesia, the parents will say like, "Oh, they're doing piano the whole day. What will you do?" And then like, it's not really relatable. So what I'm aiming is to have the same quality, but less in quantity. In the working hours, but also in probably also the quantity of the repertoires. But we really make sure that the quality is there.
Right. Given the cultural difference between Indonesia and Europe, or you know, in other countries, also when learning piano, how do you actually explain to parents with their kids or children learning piano at your place that this piano will actually take them to be a better person, kind of?
Yes, like I said before, like learning piano, it takes, you know, discipline, hard work, persistence, and also process-oriented, right? But some people want to be an excellent professional pianist, but some people will bring this life skill, which is more valuable, hard work, persistence. Where will you learn it? And then makes you as a complete human being when you grow up and then when you're working, you know. And then what I really want to emphasize here is that EMC is a process-oriented learning approach, you know. So we really embrace the process of the learning itself, and rather than to focus on the result-oriented. Let me tell you how dangerous it is if you have a result-oriented approach. Then the children will only feel successful when they're holding a trophy, and where they are like, success is only like in this, like, oh yeah, I won a competition,
Yep.
I have picture with this trophy, you know. It's very dangerous if you have that kind of approach.
Yep.
And EMC really stands clear that we are really in the process oriented. Why? Because as soon as you do a result oriented approach, that we know in South Korea and Japan, how many people, how many young lives are losing their lives just because they cannot enter a university that they want. You know, it's really dangerous. So we really take care that, okay, it's good that you join a competition. It's good that you join this exam, this concert, but don't forget, it's about you doing your best. The result is just a bonus. It can come later after your hard work, and then it's okay. You know, I think it's the difference of our learning approach.
Okay, but yeah, when like our generation, when we were learning piano, that's what we like kind of like brainwashed to it, right? After this, you are going to have a performance and then a competition, and then you will get a certificate. If you're good enough, you will get the trophy. And that makes it more pressure to the student, and for the parents and who enroll their children at your school that still has that mindset. How do you approach them?
Yes, it's always challenging, especially nowadays, because I think for parents nowadays, it's difficult to really to keep track on their own child's personal development. It's very easy to open your Instagram. Oh, my friends' children won this competition. Other friends won other competition, you know, and then you keep scrolling and then you saw these kind of pictures like, okay, then I want my kids to win something as well, you know. Then you can get busy with that noise inside the social media, you know. So I really encourage the parents to really focus on the child's development, the personal development. You know, you can only get the best out of yourself. It's not about competing with each other, but it's about unlocking the maximum potential of your own children. So whenever you prepare for a competition or for a concert, it's the preparation that matters the most, you know. You gain a lot when you're practicing a lot, when you prepare yourself, you feel like you reach a certain goal, you feel good about the preparation, and then the result is really just merely a bonus, you know. And then you get the satisfaction of, you know, I've prepared for it, I've worked so hard for it, and that's it. The result doesn't matter. It's because I already worked hard for it, and I'm really serious with what I'm doing. I think that's how we try to brainwash the parents nowadays.
So yeah, there's always process actually.
Yes.
So yeah. So we still want to know more about EMC and about how actually music affects children's development. But now we have to take a short break, and we will come back after the break only on Starting Point.